Good morning students, myself Sheikh Muhammad Gauss. Today we are going to start a session of nanomaterial introduction. This topic from unit 5, nanomaterials and molecular machines and switches. Let's start. Outlines of this subject today's session is introduction of nanomaterials. After that we are going to discuss properties of nanomaterials and the classification of nanomaterials. Additionally, we are also having application of nanomaterials as the last slide. Introduction of nanomaterials. What is nanomaterials? Nanomaterials are the material with dimensions and tolerance in the range of 100 nanometer to 1 nanometer. And this nanometer we are taking on scale, meter scale. It is equal to 10 to the power of minus 9 meters. And if you are going to see how small is 1 nanometer, I am using one image here. See, this is a scale of nanometer scale. On nanometer scale, the 10 to the power of 8 nanometer is a ball, tennis ball. This tennis ball is 10 to the power of 8 nanometer. After this, 10 to the power of 8, 10 to the power of 5 is our hair. The hair diameter is 10 to the power of 5. And taking white blood cells available in the blood, this white blood cell size is 10 to the power of 4 nanometers, and we are using the nanometer between 1 to 100 nanometer is known as nanomaterials. That nanomaterials having different applications, like nano devices we can synthesize. It contains nanopores. It is having nanodendrites. These are the dendrites we can see here. These are known as the dendrites, nanodendrites. We are also having quantum dots and nano shells. This all we are going to see in between the size of 1 nanometer to 100 nanometers. And we know the water molecule size is 10 to the power of minus 1 nanometer. Let's go to next slide. Here the nanomaterials can be metals, ceramics, composite materials. What is metals? Metals are nothing but silver nanomaterials, gold nanoparticles. This gold nanoparticles comes under metal 1. Gold is a metal. That nanomaterial is known as a gold nanoparticles. The another one is ceramic materials. Ceramic materials are nothing but inorganic materials which is containing Al2O3, alpha aluminate nanoparticles. This is known as alpha aluminate nanoparticles. And the composite material. Composite is nothing mixture of multiple compounds, like I mixed here gold aluminate in polymer. Gold aluminate in polymer. This is known as a composite nanoparticles or composite material. Okay, let's go to next one. Properties of the nanomaterials. Why we are using nanomaterials? Why? What is the demand of nano? The nano demand only due to their properties. The drastic changes in the property. What we observed? Nanomaterials have superior properties than the bulk substance. And now you will be get one doubt. What is bulk substance? Bulk substance are nothing but we can see with our naked eyes, that is minimum 1 centimeter to meter, whatever the material, powders, sugar, such a kind of salts, all comes under bulk substances. The nanomaterial is 10 to the power of minus 9, and their mechanical superior properties are nothing but, first one, mechanical strength. We are going to observe drastic change in the mechanical strength from bulk material to nanomaterial. For example, graphites. Graphites at bulk quantity is having less tensile strength, but at the nano level it is having more tensile strength. And thermal stability. Some materials are the non-conductors at bulk level, but at nano level it will be conductors. Catalytic activity, which has a very good catalytic activity because the surface area of the material is increases at low size or small size. Electrical conductivity, some will be the conductor and some will be the non-conductor. At the bulk level conductors, nano level non-conductors. Magnetic properties. There is change magnetic. Some materials will be magnetic property at bulk level, but at nano level they won't have magnetic properties. Optical property. For the optical property I will give an example. The gold, the color of the gold is gold only, and this is bulk material. Come we synthesize from the bulk material the nanomaterial. This nanomaterial color is different. See, that is called optical property. Bulk material, and this one is nanomaterial. Bulk material color gold color, nanomaterial color ruby red color. The color difference take place. Classification of nanomaterials. The nanomaterial we can classify with the different based upon the nanoparticles also we can classify, but here the classification we done based upon the number of 3 dimensions. Based upon the dimensions we classification take place. The first one is 0 dimension materials we are having. The another one 1 dimension, 2 dimension materials, 3 dimension nanomaterials. For example, for the 0 dimension example is spheres or clusters. This 2 comes under 0 dimension. 1 dimension nanofibers, wires, rods, and 2 dimension nanofilms, plates, 3 dimensions box shaped material. I know I am going to show some animations here. In that we are going to check these all dimensions. 0 dimension clusters. This is now round material, sphere, a cluster, 0 dimension. 1 dimension rods, tubes, like a rod like material. We have tubes. This is known as a CNT, carbon nanotubes. The third one, second dimension, 2 dimension materials, sheets. Sheets are the 2 dimension material. This sheet also converted into tubes easily. The third last one, fourth one, polycrystallines are a box like material. See, this is the box like material. This is known as 3D or 3 dimension nanomaterials. Next, move. Applications of nanomaterials. Applications, they are having so many applications, drastic applications. In that all applications majorly we are going to discuss here only 4. Energy. In energy we can synthesize this nanomaterial for the photovoltaic cells, manufacturing of photovoltaic cells or solar cells. The second one, materials. This is due to the materials only so many synthesis take place. This is graphene, CNT, carbon nanotubes, synthesized with the graphites, the material nanotube. And another one is medical. In medical we can see here it is a act as a tissue regenerating material. Which one? Nanomaterials. Nanomaterial act as a tissue regenerating material. Let us see how. This is a finger cut down wound that get healed. Here the tissues breakdown take place. This breakdown tissues connected together and form. The another application medical, we are seeing here the finger cut down. The cut down for regeneration will take place by applying nanoparticles. The last one, electronics. In electronics we are having different materials. This is nanotransistors. We can synthesize nanotransistors. We can generate resistors also at a nano level. These are the applications. Our session is over. Thank you.